So here we'll be continuing with question number 12. Now question number 12 says that the figure which is given to us is here. Now according to this we have to prove triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC and AD is equals to BC. Third is angle ADB is equal to angle ACB. And the last one which we have to prove is triangle ADB is congruent to triangle BCA. So first of all we will draw that figure and then we will continue. And this one is D. As per the given question, if you see properly in your book, it has given that this one and this one is equals to each other. This line and this line is equal to each other. Okay. So first we will write that in triangle. Now what two triangles we have to prove congruent? That two we will take. That is AOD and BOC. So these two triangles I have written in triangle AOD and triangle BOC. First of all, let us look what are those triangles. AOD, that is this triangle, and BOC, that is this triangle. Now first of all we can see here these two lines are equal to each other. So we will write DO is equals to CO. The reason will be given. Okay. The next thing, if you see this angle, angle O, and this side, angle O, that is vertically opposite angles. So we will write angle DOA is equals to angle COB, that is vertically opposite angles. Now third, in these two triangles, if you see properly, this line and this line, that is given as equal. So line AO is equals to line BO, that is given. Hence triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC. By what rule? You can see here side, angle, side. So we'll write side, angle, side. By this property, these two triangles are proved congruent. Next, now we know that when two triangles are congruent to each other, their corresponding parts will always be equal. So next thing, if you see here, they have given AD is equals to BC. Now AD is the part of triangle AOD and BC is the part of triangle BOC. So these two can be equal. Why? Because they are corresponding parts of the congruent triangles. This was the first part. Second part, we can write AD is equals to BC. The reason is CP CT. Next, if you see, it has given angle ADB, that is ADB. That means this angle will be equals to this angle, that is ACB. Is these two angles we have to prove that they are equal. So what reason can we give? The reason can be, now since these two triangles are congruent, so obviously these two are the parts of congruent triangles. So we can write here angle ADB is equals to angle ACB. The reason is triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC. This will be the reason for it. Now coming to the fourth part of this question, which is asking you have to prove triangle ADB is congruent to triangle BCA. So we'll talk in triangle ADB and triangle BCA. Okay, so let us look what are those triangles. ADB, ADB, that means this triangle, and BCA, BCA, that means this triangle. So now if these two triangles we are taking, we have seen that this line BC and AD, we have already proved here that they are equal. So we'll write AD is equals to BC. The reason is, again, triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC. Next, if you see, line AB is common between both of them. Okay, so AB is equals to AB. Why? The reason is common. Okay, next, if you see this angle D and angle C, just now we have proved they are equal because these two triangles are congruent. So that also we can write. I'm just writing the full name. Angle ADB is equals to angle BCA. The reason will be again triangle AOD is congruent to triangle BOC. Hence, again what we can write, that triangle ADB is congruent to triangle BCA. Proved. By which property? Side, angle, side. So we will write here side, angle, side. Now coming to question number 13. It has given ABC is an equilateral triangle. AD and BE are perpendiculars to BC and AC respectively. You have to prove these two. So first of all, if you look the figure looks like this. Now we can see the bigger triangle, that is A, B and C, that is equilateral triangle. So what we can write? Now in equilateral triangle we know that all sides are equal. So we can write here AB is equals to BC is equals to AC. Why? Triangle ABC is an equilateral triangle. Okay. Next thing is, now first thing we have to prove it. Coming to question, AD is equals to BE. AD is equals to BE. Now one more thing, in the question it has given that AD is the perpendicular to line BC and BE is perpendicular to line AC. Okay. First, AD and BE we have to prove that they are equal. So obviously we have to talk about triangle BCE and triangle ADC. Okay. So we'll write in triangle ADC and triangle BEC. Okay. So first of all, we can see here we have angle D as 90 degree, angle E as 90 degree. So that can be equal. Let us write the names. Angle ADC is equals to angle BEC, that is equals to 90 degree, or in bracket you can write each 90 degree. That is why they are equal. Next, if we see, now angle C, if you look here, this is common between both of the triangles. Like if you talk about triangle BCE, angle C is there. If you talk about triangle ADC, again angle C is there. So that will be common. We can write angle BCA is equals to angle ACD. That is common. Now coming to two angles we have got, so either one angle or one side we can get. Now let us see what we are getting. The next thing to prove it congruent, if you see line AC and line BC, they are the parts of equilateral triangle. So line AC will be equal to line BC because this whole triangle is an equilateral triangle. So we can write AC is equals to BC, sides of equilateral triangle. Hence we can write, therefore triangle ADC is congruent to triangle BEC by which property? ASA, it is angle side angle, hence proved. Okay, so we can write AD is equals to BE since they are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Next, number 2. This was number 1. Number 2 is BD is equals to CE. Now, BD, that means this one, is equals to CE, that means this one. BD is equals to CE we can write because that is corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So both we have proved, we can write hence proved. Question number 14 says that use the informations given in the following figure. The figure is this one, to prove that triangles ABD and CBD are congruent. So first of all, let us draw that figure. Somewhat like this the figure is. Now this angle is given as x plus 5 degree and this angle is y minus 7 degree. This one is 50 degree and here it is 38 degree given to us. First thing which we have to prove is triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD. So obviously in these two triangles we will write, so in triangle ABD and triangle CBD. Okay. First thing what we can see here, AB is equal to BC. That is given. Okay. Next, CD is equals to AD. That is also given. And third, this line, if you look, this is common between both of these triangles. So BD is equals to BD. Common. The reason will be common. Okay. Next. So if we have got the property, we can say that these two triangles are congruent. So we will write, therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle CBD. By which property? Side, side and side property. Okay. Now if these two triangles are congruent, obviously their corresponding parts or corresponding angles will be equal to each other. If you look this angle B in triangle CBD and angle B in triangle ABD, they are corresponding to each other. Here also the same thing is there. So accordingly we will frame the equation and find out the value of the variables. So we will write, first of all, angle ABD is equals to angle CBD. The reason will be corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Angle ABD is 50 degree given to us, and angle CBD is x plus 5 degree. Now for x, what we need to do is, this is forming a linear equation. So for calculation of x, we will take this 5, positive 5 to this side. So it will be changed into negative. X is equals to 50 degree minus 5, that is 45 degree. You are getting x here. Okay. Similarly, for the next one also, if you look, that is angle D in triangle BCD and angle D in triangle ADB. That is, they both will be equal because they are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So we'll write angle ADB is equals to angle CDB. Again, the reason will be CPCT. ADB, the value is y minus 7 degree and CDB is 38 degree. So again, for calculation of this missing value, that is variable, y is equals to this minus 7 we will be taking to right hand side and it will be changed into positive. So 38 degree plus 7 degree. So altogether again 45 degree we are getting. So here we have calculated the values of x and y in the given figure. This was question number 14 of your exercise 19. Question number 15 says that this is the given figure to us and AD is actually perpendicular. Okay, so we have to prove that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. That is, this triangle and this triangle are congruent. First thing we have to prove this one. Next, AB is equals to AC. That is, AB is equals to AC. And third one which we have to prove is angle B is equals to angle C. Now again here, if we prove these two triangles as congruent, their corresponding parts will be equal by CPCT rule. So let us start proving that. Here I have drawn the figure for you and we'll start writing. First of all, in triangle ABD and triangle ADC. Okay. Now, first of all, before going to the sum, if you see it properly, this AD is a perpendicular. Alright, so if this side it is 90 degree, that is, we are talking about angle BDA. If this is 90 degree, obviously angle ADC, that means this side also it will be 90 degree. Alright, so we can write that first. Angle ADB is equals to angle ADC. Why? The reason is each of 90 degree. Okay. Next, if you see in this triangle, what can we write? It has already given in the question that BD, line segment BD is equals to line segment DC. So we'll write BD is equals to BC. Again, the reason will be what? It will be simple given. Okay. Next thing, if you see this line, isn't it? AD. It is common between both of these triangles. Okay. It is common between both of these triangles. So again, that also we can write. AD is equals to AD. The reason will be common. Okay. So again, three things we have got: side, angle, side. So we'll write, therefore, triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ADC. By which rule? Side, angle, side. Okay. Hence, proved. This was the first thing which we have to prove. It is hence proved. We will write. This was the first part. Second part again, it has given AB is equals to AC. AB is equals to AC. We can write yes, obviously, because that they are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. So C, P, C, T. Third, angle B is equals to angle C. Again, they are the corresponding angles of a congruent triangles. So again, the reason will be CP, CT. Hence, proved. So this is how we have completed exercise 19. Thank you.